Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Rebel. And yeah, I've been gone for a little bit. We had not been feeling good around here, and my allergies have been horrible. They're still bad. I I've been wanting to do this video for a little bit now, and I keep on sneezing, and I keep wearing my false eyelashes because what's the point? Because I've already blew off half of my makeup, blowing my nose and my eyes watering, so I'm a mess. And yeah, so maybe, cross my fingers, I'm going to start getting some relief because we finally got rain here today. It's raining outside and it's nice and cool. I guess you could call 60 degrees. It was 71 last time I checked. 71 degrees cool. It is cool for us because we have been like almost 100 degrees. So this is cool. So I'm actually able to wear a cardigan today. So long story short, I got sent an email by this company, and normally I don't pay attention to the emails that I get because usually that's just junk I don't have no interest in, don't care nothing about, all that. The name caught my eye, and I'm like, Poison Arrow. That just sounds awesome. So, yeah, I clicked on the email, and they were offering me a product for review, and I'm like, hey, I could do this. Yeah, so I clicked onto their their website. And I'm like, oh, I heard angels singing. It's a rockabilly website. I'm like, I'm down for this. So I emailed them back instantly. I'm like, yes, I would love to do, a collab with you guys. I said, but, one big but. Do you offer plus size clothing? Because as y'all can see, your girl is a little chunky. So I got to have plus size. And they're like, yeah, we offer plus size. I'm like, I'm down. So they said, we would like to send you this dress. Please tell us your size, your address and stuff, and we'll get it right out to you. And I'm like, awesome. So I said, also, too, I noticed you're from Australia. Do you send to the U.S.? And they're like, yes, we do. I'm like, perfect. So, yeah, they sent me this dress, and I reviewed it. This is a gift. So, you know me, I'm going to be totally honest. I will tell you if it's junk or if it's really good. Which, by the way, if you thought I'm going to, just drive this dress to the ground, no. It's actually a good dress. So, we're just going to get right into the dress. So, this is it. I guess they were watching my stuff or whatever they do. I like my spooky stuff. Because they sent me this dress here. I know I can't get it all in. But basically, it is a kind of a, think of the 1950s horror characters, like the Creature, the Thing, stuff like that. I think this is what it's kind of mimicking, like Psycho, stuff like that. But it's not technically the character, so there's no license problem they have here, since, so it's kind of like, I think, paying homage to that without being the actual characters. But it's just spooky enough with this comic book print and everything. I really love it. I will be having a try on right here, so you can see it on my body. I did get a 4X. I probably could have went down to a 3X, but I wanted to be safe than sorry because I didn't know exactly how the sizing was running. It does have stretch. So, like I said, I could have got away with a 3X, but I have a little bit of wiggle room here, which I don't mind at times when you're wearing all the petticoat and stuff like that. So, it was just a slight big in the top, but that's to be expected for me because I ain't got double D's. But it wasn't so big that I could wear the dress. I mean, it still looked good, and I'm probably not even going to touch it. I probably won't even alter it, and just leave it alone. It has little cap sleeves, and I can appreciate that. It gives me a little coverage, but yet I can still wear a cardigan over it when it gets cooler. It does have all that bulk of a sleeve. It reminds me of that swimsuity material, but this is totally different material. This is a 90% 90% polyester, 10% spandex, and when I pulled out of the package, I was seeing this white interlay, and I'm like, oh, it's going to be a swimsuit. But it's not as shiny as that, and also this is a lot thicker, and I have a couple of dresses in my wardrobe that are just like this in the material department, and actually, to be totally honest, I like these better. for two reasons. One reason is they do not wrinkle. This material does not wrinkle. So it came out of the package. I did not have to iron it. It's totally cool. So that makes it the perfect dress to pack whenever you're going somewhere if you're traveling. Because it's not going to wrinkle in your bag. You won't have to worry about it. Like my cotton dresses that I have, I don't care how perfect I fold those things or whatever, they still will wrinkle in traveling. And then you have to deal with the wrinkles because it just looks horrible when you're on stage or whatever and your dresses are wrinkled. It just looks really bad. So I do appreciate this material for that reason. It is also thick. You cannot see through it. I cannot see you. You cannot see me kind of thing. And also, if you know you've bought like Temu, Shein, there we go. Anyways, if you bought from them and you've got this material and it has a print on it, you know what I mean? When you stretch it out, they go white. This is not going white. So this is a really good printed material. Like I said, I've got the similar dresses to this fabric from Unique Vintage. And like I said, I really like them. Plus, they are cool. Well, except for that day I wore it there. Whew, that was not cool. That was hot. It was so hot when I was wearing that. But usually, when it's not 200 degrees outside, usually they're a lot cooler because of the material. So yeah, it is. This was a little weighty, which I'll tell you, I don't mind it having a little bit of weight to it. It will weigh down the petticoats some, but in the Oklahoma wind we have, this will stay down a little bit better than your cotton dresses will just go right up. So I appreciate the little bit of weight it has to it as well. And also, I kept the tag on it, which you'll see in the damn try-on. I thought I tucked it in, and I didn't because I wanted to keep the tag on. In case this is a QR code to this dress itself. I don't know if it is or not, but I will put it up there and try to keep it as still as I can. There. So, like I said, I don't know if this leads you to this dress or if this just leads you to their website. But yeah, this is, there's nothing I don't like about this dress. All the seams are perfectly sewn. There's no loose threads. Like I said, it's just a good quality dress. And oh my God, if you didn't see that try on, it has freaking pockets. I don't know what it is about us girls when we get a dress with pockets, but we are the happiest babes. We have to tell everybody around us that they have pockets. It does make it a lot easier whenever you're out and about. You need somewhere quick to shove something, and you got a pocket, and these pockets are deep too. They're not just a little bitty show-off pocket. They actually go down pretty good. So, yeah, like I said, I have nothing really bad to say about the dress at all. And it's my favorite cut. I love the sweetheart neckline. I love the way the shoulders hit. And it hits me perfect on my waist. Like I said, it's a really good dress. I really, really love this dress. Now I was sitting there like, okay, I love the dress. Everything's good about that. So what are some cons? And I can think of a couple of cons. But to me, they're not really cons. They might be to other people, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you about it anyways. The shipping for that took about a month. But these are pre-ordered items. So when you order them, then they get made. Plus coming from a different country. I don't think it's that bad. So if you're really needing to dress like in a couple weeks or a week, this is probably not the place unless you live in Australia. Well, no, they still have to get it made. So, no, this would not be the place. This is the place if you're just browsing and you look and you find something like, oh, that'd be cool for an event coming up in a few months. This would be the place to go. So, like I said, to me, that's not really a con. I've ordered from other companies that are the same way, that they do pre-order, they make the dress when you order. And I get it. That keeps them from having a big stock of stuff, in their warehouse or wherever. And then two, the prices, I wouldn't even say they're high. Actually, they're quite comparable to like Unique Vintage, Pinup Girl Clothing, ModCloth. As a matter of fact, though, some of the prices on their websites actually cheaper than those other places I just listed. So just do like I do for any website. Shop the sales section. Shop that sales section first. See if there's anything there. Get it at a discount, and then go browse it around the rest of it. And because that's what I do. Like I said, I buy a lot of my stuff from Unique Vintage because they do carry a lot of plus size. Um, and definitely there's a lot of plus size dresses that go up to $120, $40. There's no way your girl is paying that much. So I always wait for the sales and just hope that dress will go on the sale side, and then I'll get it. So I think this dress was listed 75. I think I can't remember offhand, but it was somewhere I think in the 70s US, so US dollars. Um, so yeah, like I said, I've got a unique vintage. I have two unique vintage dresses that are that same material, the same quality, and everything. And I paid, well, regular price. They were around that, if not more. They were probably in the 90s. But of course, I paid discount because I got them on sale. So it's very comparable to the other websites that I use. And so yeah, that's the only really two cons I can really think about. To me, like I said, they're not really cons, especially with the shipping. I expect it, I do think that the stuff does come from China, which I don't bother me at all because most all of our stuff does come from China anyways. So, but it did come in this nice little cloth bag, like a duster bag. It has a little Velcro snap to it. It does have their logo again, Poison Arrow, Retro Rockabilly Clothing. And that will probably lead you to their website there. But yeah, I like the way it was packaged, nice smeller and everything. Um, and like I said, I appreciate that they do carry plus size, and they have other stuff. They have men's clothing, women's clothing, plus irregular sized. I think there was kids, accessories. There was a little bit of home decor, everything for the rockabilly person. And I would say it leans more rockabilly than like vintage. So if you like that edge when it comes to like the rockabilly style, this would be a perfect website. For me, I like both. I like vintage and I like my rockabilly, and I love rockabilly because I can mix this spooky side with it. So yeah, that's why I'm all down. And like I said, it gives me another place to shop because I don't have too many places I can really shop anymore because a lot of our shops are going out of business and stuff that we shop for our vintage rockabilly clothes. So it gives me another place I could shop. I can recommend to others too, because I get asked a lot where I get my clothes. Recently, like the last few years, I've been have to make my own clothes. So it's nice, like I said, to have the recommendations to give to others because not everybody can sew a dress and stuff. So yeah, I'm really happy, that I accepted their offer. And I was pleasantly surprised because I did go in expecting like Temu stuff, really cheap, kind of bad made, poorly made, ill-fitting. I've had several Temu items that have been very ill-fitting that I've never shown on the channel, that I've just shipped off to another home because they just didn't look good and I didn't want to take the time to try to take them in. So, yeah, like I said, I don't have like nothing really negative to say. The experience with chatting with them has been wonderful. They have been very friendly, really prompt. I try to chat with them when I think that they would be awake or there. So, yeah, that experience has been wonderful. Yeah, like I said, I can't think of nothing negative. So I will leave everything down below. The website, there was also a discount code, and I can't remember off the top of my head, but I will put it here, and I'll also put it down below, and that gives you 10% off. And that code doesn't give me no commission at all. It's just a code that they have on their website right now to offer you 10% off, or at least it came through my email, because I made an email account with them first, like a customer email account. Well, that came through my customer email. So I think it's just a general code for anybody to use. Like I said, I'm not getting no commission, no payment. I don't want that. I'm just grateful that they sent me a dress, you know, so I don't need no payment kind of thing. But I'm trying to get you all a discount. So like I said, I found that discount, so use that if you want to order. And yeah, just give it a look. I know like a lot of my audience isn't like me and likes to dress rockabilly, but they had clothing that is really cute that you wouldn't have to look like I do. You wouldn't have to do what I do to wear it kind of thing. So yeah. So that's my video. And by the way, how do you like old Hagatha? The neighbor gave her to me, and I freaking love her. And she does talk. She like moves around and stuff, but I don't have her plugged in right now. But Mr. Bones is kind of jealous because he's outside at the tiki bar and he's not in here. But old Hagatha, I think she will join us. Like I said, she's really cool. And she's vintage too. They had her for, what they say, 16 years? So she's almost vintage. And she still works. She has a cauldron that her hands will slide on, and the cauldron moves, so it looks like she stirred the cauldron. The cauldron has lights, and it has like a fog machine in it. But I haven't plugged her into that yet. They don't know if that worked. They said the last time they worked her, she wasn't turning. The cauldron wasn't moving, but everything else in the cauldron was working. Even if that doesn't work, I don't care. She's still cool looking, and like I said, she will still talk, and she moves, and she also came with a microphone, so you could talk into her and say stuff. So, yeah, she is really cool. And she looks really good. Don't she? Look at that face. Is that not cool? So, yeah. Anyways, I thought I'd introduce you all to Hagatha. I think that's her name is Hagatha. I think Billy named her that the other night, because we didn't have a name for her yet. He's called her Old Hagatha. So, I think that's her name. But anyways, yeah. So, I will be hopefully very soon today if I can knock that video out. Well, not today because I already have makeup on. Anyways, I found some new LA Color, that Halloween makeup. I grabbed some more. And I've had it in my possession for a while, but I have not opened it yet because I was going to save it for on camera. So I got to do that video probably tomorrow. Like I said, I already put on makeup. So we'll do it tomorrow. And I'll get that posted sometime this week. So yeah. Anyways, that's it for now. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And as always, I will see you guys really soon. Love you all. And by the way, I know they're watching. Thank you, Poison Arrow, because I did not get to thank you. So, thank you, Poison Arrow, for finding me and trusting me to do this review for you. I appreciate it, especially coming from smaller creators. Thank you so much for giving us a chance. But anyways, I will see you real soon. Love you all. Bye.